Chef Eric Hall serves up an authentic and elegant dining experience at La Posada de Santa Fe Resort and Spa and joins us today in our Builder Source kitchen. Good morning, Chef Eric.
Good morning.
Great to have you back again.
Thanks again.
And now as we enter into the brand new year, you know, we've talked about Thanksgiving, we've talked about Christmas, now it's just about New Year's time.
All we have left is New Year's.
All we have left for now. So what does La Posada have planned?
So we're going to have an elegant 7-course meal planned out, and we're going to be serving some very, very nice food. We're going to start off with a nice cream of morel soup with a little Parmesan foam. And
that's the very first.
That's
and
the
there's
first
7
course.
courses altogether,
yes.
right?
And everyone's going to get that one. And then as we move on, there's going to be some choices.
Okay.
We're going to have a pasta course in there. We're going to have some cavatelli pasta.
My favorite.
Your favorite.
Yes.
And then we're also going to do a sweet potato agnolotti.
Oh my gosh.
Which is a rolled ravioli. And then we're going to move into our entrees, and we're going to have a couple decadent choices there. One
of those things will be what you made the last time you were here, which was the short rib, right?
Yeah, that's the short rib beef bourguignon with peas and carrots.
It was fantastic, may I say. Very impressive. Now, what are you going to be making for us today?
Today we're going to do one of our dessert options.
Okay.
We have a passion fruit French toast.
Oh my God.
With blackberry sherbet and a little bit of blueberry syrup.
Well, you know, and that's perfect because I think this week, especially, lots of people home for the holidays, lots of kids out of school, and a lot of people are just kind of sleeping in and having breakfast as a family. This would be a perfect meal to make as you get up in the morning and roll downstairs and play with all your new presents. This is a good one. I like it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so how do we get started on this?
So it's pretty simple. We're going to start off with some butter, because any good French toast, we get that. And we're going to get that
Forget the Pam on this
nice and hot. Now, while we're making this, we'll go ahead and I'm using a brioche bread, which is a classic French bread.
Yeah.
French toast is best made with old dry bread.
It is?
Yes. That way, more of that egg and batter can soak into the bread, and you get a much better taste there.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, it's a
so
good
if
tip.
you had a dinner, if you had a big dinner on Christmas and you have some bread left over, don't throw it away. Use it for the French toast. That's perfect. Good to know.
So, while that's getting hot, we're going to take our batter here, and I've pretty much got a standard French toast batter, and then I've added some passion fruit puree.
Oh my gosh. So wait, what did you do with the batter? How did you do it? What's your standard?
So whole eggs, and then we have a little bit of mace, which is the outer shell of nutmeg.
Oh, okay.
And cinnamon.
That makes it good.
Some cream, and then of course the passion fruit puree, which is a very, very tart fruit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what really makes it different.
Yeah. But you could choose to flavor this with pretty much anything you want. You could put a little rum in there. You know, anything that's got a lot of flavor will really help it out.
Good idea. Yeah, you might, and then you can actually not only do it for breakfast, but you could do it as a dessert.
Absolutely.
Right? You
pair it up with a little sherbet or ice cream or sorbet, and it makes a great dessert.
And you want to get the pan really hot, right?
Really hot. We want to get it nice and crispy, and that butter's going to help get that nice brown color on
And is it always better to use a thicker bread? Thicker slices?
Yes.
Thicker bread. Like, the bread could be whatever.
If you slice it too thin, it's just going to fall apart in the pan.
Right. That's what I figure. Okay. Another good bread to use that we were talking about before, if you celebrated Hanukkah, a lot of people have challah. My grandmother always makes French toast with challah, which is delicious also. Yes. Really good. It's like an egg bread, if you didn't know. I know you know. I'm talking to the viewers. I know you know everything when it comes to food. This is so exciting. It smells so good. I haven't had French toast in a really long time.
You know, it's a good standby classic. Everybody's familiar with it. And it's a lot what I like to do is I like to take an old classic and just put my spin on it. You know, make it a little bit more gourmet.
Speaking of putting your spin on things, we should mention, you know, we did talk a little while back about the fact that you were going to be competing in that contest, the Harvest Festival.
The Harvest Festival. Top chef of Santa Fe.
He made it to the finals. Let's just say he made it to the finals. That was good. I knew you would.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm still been in Santa Fe for a year now, so I'm somewhat new, and it was a wonderful opportunity to meet all the great chefs. And
what was it that you made?
So it was 3 different elimination rounds, and in the first round, everyone got trout and chicken. So the judges got to taste 21 chicken stuffed trouts.
Oh my gosh, fun!
Which I did not do, but it was very exciting. It was up at Buffalo Thunder, and it was in a themed kitchen. So I was in the Asian kitchen. So we kind of just had to make it happen, and it was, you know, cut up all the vegetables, and then what am I going to make? I've got 10 more minutes.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
But whatever you did it right.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, it was a blast, and I can't say enough about the competitors I was working with and the camaraderie that was involved with it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Such great chefs.
First annual, don't forget about it next year.
Yeah, you'll be
Come
back.
November time, support Santa Fe and the local restaurants. It'll be great.
And speaking of supporting Santa Fe, I mean, you definitely want to head up to La Posada because not only do you have this great New Year's dinner coming up, but you also have a really nice special. We've been talking about it all month, and I'd love to share with our viewers if they're not familiar with it.
So it's the Sleep, Spa, Wine, and Dine, and you can have your choice of a room, a spa treatment, or dinner for two with a glass of wine, each for $99.
That's not bad at all.
After the family's out of town and the kids go back to school and you need a little getaway, you know, send them to grandma's, come up to La Posada for the weekend and enjoy yourself.
That's a great way. That's a great way to wrap up the holiday season and start your New Year right.
Yeah.
I love it. And starting your New Year right also includes eating really yummy French toast.
So,
I've decided.
This needs just another second. We'll
Okay. Do you like to make it crispy?
Yes.
Me too. Look at that butter. Oh, you have to have it in the butter. You know, sometimes I try to go the healthy option with the cooking spray, but then there's just certain foods you just lose that extra special taste when you do that. And this would be one of them. You don't want to miss out.
Absolutely.
So yummy. So, all right, I'm going to have to taste it. Now, wait, let me ask you this. As far as French toast goes, is there a right way? I mean, I always put sugar on. I know that's probably the wrong way. I usually put sugar on French toast, but some people use syrup, some people use honey. What do you like?
I like butter.
Okay, really?
Obviously, if you've watched me on the show before, you would know this. And pure maple syrup. I like a grade B maple syrup. It's got a nice dark flavor to it.
That is good. And what are you doing there?
So this is a passion fruit creme anglaise.
Oh my God, it's so pretty. How do you make that?
It's very similar to basically an ice cream that you don't freeze.
Oh,
So it's got some egg in there, and we just cook it over a double boiler, and it's got sugar, cream, and the passion fruit in there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And beautiful presentation as always. And while you're serving that up, let's remind all our viewers where they can find La Posada.
La Posada is at 330 East Palace. We're just one block off of the plaza.
Okay.
And we have a great little property there. It's a nice getaway. Walking distance to the plaza, so you can be away from the crowd and still have some great stuff to do with our spa and our restaurants.
I love the artwork that is associated with this dish, and all of your dishes, in fact. I mean, really, I think the great chefs always do the most beautiful presentations, and you're really not skipping out on the presentation here. Oh my gosh.
So then we have
this
our
is the moment.
blackberry sherbet there.
Okay.
So this looks like it's just about ready.
Let's show it. Let's show everybody. This is fantastic. Delicious. Okay, that is so pretty. Now, of course, you know, at home, you don't have to make it as pretty, as long as you just get it right. But I think the prettiness adds a little something special. And if you go to La Posada, you don't have to worry about cleaning up the dishes either. So that might just really be the best bet, right, Eric?
That would be the perfect
That's
bet.
beautiful. Take a look at this, everyone. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. And of course, you can watch this segment back and find out all these details that we've talked about by going to our website at casa.com. And again, to get details and make reservations, where do they need to go?
You can go to opentable.com and go ahead and make them straight through the website there, or you could call us at our 800 number that is on our website.
Perfect. I'm eating. Let's get a fork. We'll be right back.